here in my character's lovely Firefly cosplay. Yay. 2x2, hands of blue, yada yada, all that. Okay, so Secret Worlds Update 11.3 just went live today, which, in addition to a number of other things, it added in sprint customizations. And if you go to the store and you buy the $20, which is kind of expensive, the $20 Franken-chopper pack, you get access to not only the very fun like Franken-chopper sprint emote, you get this mission and as well as access to sprint 5 and 6 without paying in-game money for them. And you can actually get them at any point. I started a really low-level character and ran her through it, and not a problem. Just sprint 1 at the start of it and sprint 6 at the end of it. So, it's not bad. It's a little weird, to be perfectly honest, but I guess when the game went by to play, they added in the sprints as a store purchasable thing anyway, so it's not like it's terribly new. I just don't know that many people did it before. So, anywho, the mission is a piece of the road here from Sandy Moose Jansen in Kingsmouth, over by the sheriff's office. And let's give it a go, shall we?
Call no man happy until he's dead. Herodotus said that. As a kid, I thought he was making bitter commentary. But what it actually means is that the value of something can't be determined till you can look at the whole. Till the final tally. When that tally comes, where do you think you and I'll stand, my friend? When I busted out of my cubicle coffin and found the road, I thought I was adding to that tally. And I abandoned the road to help Andy and Helen and the rest of the survivors. That added something new and special. And I still get pangs for the open road. Two loves pulling on me like a wishbone. Can't complain, though. Some people drift through life feeling no pull at all. Yeah, guess longing for the road set me to tinkering. Found a little free time and spare parts. Next thing I know, I've nearly completed a bike. I like to keep busy. Idle hands are the devil's playthings, or so they say. But it's more complicated than that. What you craft with your hands eventually crafts you. I don't want implements of death to be the only thing that these hands work on. I don't want that defining me. I got the bike stashed nearby. It's not finished. In fact, it's running kind of rough, but you can take it for a test spin. I'll give you a call when you're on the road.
So, that screen shaking that's kind of annoying there, that actually happens when someone riding one of these piecemeal choppers drives by. It's because, I don't know, they decided something. I'm hoping it's a bug or just an unintended thing that they'll fix later, because it's legitimately kind of annoying if you're playing anywhere along this road. What's the name of the... Yeah, Arkham Avenue. So if you're playing anywhere along Arkham Avenue, you're going to get a lot of this shaking going on. And I gotta say, he was not kidding. This bike is kind of a piece of shit at the moment.
Engine sounds rough, don't it?
Yeah.
Here's some parts set aside. Should be just the thing to get that ride up to speed.
Edgar's way over by the airport. Slow ass speed. Fun times, right? I'd say I like that they're at least reusing the issue 7 snowmobile tech for this. They've done it for a couple things, replacing the entire hotbar and putting something else in its place. And, oh no. Backfire. Alright. Yeah, I will admit, so I initially did this mission earlier on one of my other characters, and I'll be honest, I kind of sucked. My head was not in the game. It just wasn't a very good video, so I'm redoing it. Ooh, actually, I also found a really kind of funny bug. So um, if you try and mount the bike while you're like still in the combat stance, while you still have a weapon out, you'll actually sort of be stuck running on top of the bike. It's kind of weird, and then it bugs you in the attack animation. Um, so like the next time you get off, you're just sort of stuck in the attack animation, like you're holding your weapon, even though you don't have a weapon in your hands. It's very strange. There's a couple other things that I've seen do that in the past, but it was pretty repeatable with the character the first time. So. Hmm. Oh, and something else I kind of want to mention. So it might just be me imagining things because I do know the cinematic director for the Secret World. I'm forgetting his name at the moment. Got taken off of the Secret World and moved on to the same or potentially the same unannounced project that Joel Bylos was. So the old game director. So the animation director is someone different now. And I see, yeah, this is what I was talking about, that bug. I forgot to turn off my sprint. Like the way to get out of the combat animation is to hit sprint usually. It works quite nicely. When I get to the end here, that the scrapyard, I'm gonna restart because this is gonna bug me like this until I do so. See? So no matter what I do, I'm sort of stuck in this animation. So, yay! Let's character select. Let's fix this real quick. Alright then, that is better. So as I was saying, that opening cinematic seemed a bit rough to me, a little stiff, and I'm hoping that's just me imagining things, which is entirely possible. Or either that, or it's someone sort of new, kind of cutting their teeth on the whole engine, like something they gave to a new guy. Because there's not a lot to that opening animation, just people standing talking to each other mostly. Um, I just I hope I really sort of expect I'm imagining things because it's easy to get that news that the cinematic director is moved to a different project, and then sort of let your mind go a little bit, imagination go a little bit haywire, and sort of see the worst in things. So there we go. And if oh no, I don't need the gasoline. Um, really, I've never done the notebook mission. That's kind of crazy. I can't believe I've never done that. Have to go back and fix that later. But yeah. Still, it can't be. Oh,
If the engine's purring, you've done right, friend. Should be handling like a dream now. But you might be able to coax a little more speed. One of the survivors who came to us from the airport told me about all the odds and ends she saw there. I think you'll find just the thing to give you a boost.
all right. So yeah, it can't be. It can't be a coincidence that you can do such a good job of doing those Hands of Blue characters. Like I know technically. So the little costume pieces that you can buy at the achievement vendor. Um, they're lab coat, biker jacket, and these gloves, and they're pretty much recolors of existing things. But it's kind of funny that you can really do such a Firefly cosplay character. Granted, those characters aren't exactly expensive cosplay folks. It's just have a suit and buy and get some blue surgical gloves. But given the number of little sort of pop culture nods that pop up in the secret world, I would not be surprised in the slightest. Oh, so this is worth noting. The little bear traps here, they will actually still trap you when you're even when you're on the bike. Just kind of find that a little funny. That's all. Anywho. Alright, so find a couple little pieces here, engine part upgrade, and a bottle of nitro. I have to say it's a little sad that they put the little X's exactly where they are. There's actually a mod, if I recall correctly, that gets rid of the little yellow highlights on top of things, so you actually have to sort of search around. So if they made a couple other things in here interactable, it actually might have been a little bit more interesting of a mission, because believe it or not, this is the end. Um, you know, I mean, it's not a bad mission. It's just really basic. It's kind of I suppose, in keeping with an early level mission as far as difficulty.
Sounds like that bike's ready for the big country. I'd like you to have it. You've done a lot for us. Piece of the road is the best gift I know how to give. So go rev the engine. Romance the horizon. When the final tally comes, I'd like to think you'll look Herodotus in the eye, give him a wink, and say it was a good ride.
Right. So pick up the bike, and there we go. So I mean, it's nothing special. It's kind of one of the basic low-level missions, which is fine, but they could have done more with it, especially for a $20 price tag. That said, the bike is actually kind of fun. Oh wait, it's in the inventory, right? Oh no, I need to turn in the mission. So, a knight errant on the lonely road, free of master or creed or responsibility. The world is his kingdom. I wish Sir Moose well, but we are not free of responsibility. We have much to do, though. We have much to do, though I do not begrudge you your new chrome steed, Richard Sonic. So, I now have Sprint 6 and a fantastic new bike. Oh, and apparently need to reopen the sprint menu. So, I don't think I mentioned in this video, but I mentioned otherwise that the part of the whole package with this $20 mission is that you get not only the Franken-chopper, but you have Sprint 6 now, which is a 150% movement speed boost, so for a total of 250%. So it's faster, but not like just gonna kill everything faster. But also when you equip the bike, it actually changes the hotbars. So not only is it a sprint, but it's a sprint that comes with its own power, which is this nitro boost, which is a movement speed buff on a 90-second cooldown. So here, let me show you that. It's actually kind of fantastic. So do it, and you pop a wheelie, which is kind of fun, and then movement speed buff for a couple seconds, which is certainly going to be helpful with what? Here, hold on a second. Even if the where are you? Regional. There we go. So even if you couldn't do it on the on just the speed of Sprint 6 alone, the mission speed hacks is pretty doable now at this point, I would imagine. And there's a possibility with that movement speed boost, the nitro boost, speed hacks 2 might be easily doable too. I'm not really sure. But if you manage speed hacks 2, that gives you the last of the sprint powers that were like built into this little update. dead fast. So, anywho, there you go. That was the mission included with the purchase of the Franken-chopper at the store. What's the name? I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Yes, A Piece of the Road. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and don't forget, hit like, subscribe, yada yada yada. And until next time, folks. Later.